So we both suck. It's Wednesday, and neither one of us is carrying the team this week because we haven't done a video.
I know in the last video I said I wasn't going to say my bad. I was just going to do better, but my bad. My bad. That's on me again.
I was like, I'm going to write it in my planner, and you know what doesn't get checked off every day? Make a YouTube video.
Yeah, we've, I don't want to say that we suck.
No, it's just like having the capacity, the mental capacity to do things and like check it off. And sometimes this is a voluntary thing. We don't get paid for this. This is just fun. We're sharing with y'all. And at any given time, we have 500 things going on. And it just is what it is.
So I just noticed, I noticed a while back, but I'm noticing right in the moment. For some reason, when we get on the camera and we're like both of us and you're talking, I put my hand on my head. I don't know why. I just like.
Do you?
I do. Like all the time when we're on the couch, I'm like. I don't know why. You know what? Instead of like so much as back to the stage, this is more of like a documentary of how busy we actually are. And just talking about it from training in person to coaching online to working 2 full-time other jobs. Though she works way more hours with Phoenix than I do, on top of kids, house, dogs, Facebook group. What's the other thing we do? Podcasting. And then us working out, and she's trying to get ready and start training for her marathon.
Yeah, I'm training to start my marathon training. It's like pre-training.
And I know we voluntarily have like added things into our life that makes it more, I don't want to say complicated, but maybe more busy. But like we want to do those things, so it's a constant juggling act. And she does so much that I don't even know what I can help with. I don't, because there's so many things that Brittany does that only Brittany can do.
It's really a burden being me.
Yeah.
I really need to write those SOPs.
Yeah,
It's like handbooks, like this is what you do.
Yeah. Maybe there'll be another app we can buy that'll help.
I feel like you need to learn the ones that we have.
But like, God, there's just always some meal prepping and like you said, working on our own goals plus helping others like reach their goals, and then make sure that our daughter doesn't run the car into another car as she's learning to drive, which is a whole nother thing. And then Ryder starts baseball tomorrow. Oh, there I go again. Can't keep my hand away. It's just like, what do you do? And now I get it. When I was a kid, and like you see older people, they're like, "I'm so tired." Like, why are you so tired? I get it now. I'm fucking tired. I wake up tired.
You see my vein? It's like popping. You can tell I'm stressed. Blood pressure is super high.
She's just so smart. She got those brain gains.
Brain gains.
Normally
that doesn't come out until like I'm leaner.
You just got the right lighting and stress and teenager issues going on to bring it out. So,
it.
Shit.
Nobody would have ever noticed if you didn't say something.
Yeah, but I noticed, and then now I'm noticing more and more like how often I do that. Like, I don't know if it's like just a comfort thing. Maybe I'm doing it all the time and I don't even realize it. I'm just sitting around the house, not even propped on it, like I'm ready for a photo shoot. We're still watching Deadpool and Wolverine stuff every day on our phones.
Yeah, that was such a good movie.
It was.
I mean, we watched it twice.
I watched it again.
I'd watch it again too.
I think we might have to.
I like all the clips and stuff. It's funny. And then like the little just things that you don't necessarily catch on the first time around, you catch on the second time, and then you go again and you'll catch more. And then just like seeing people geek out about it too.
Yeah.
I kind of enjoy, like, it's funny watching people nerd out about it.
And like, yeah, I love it because for a while, the boys chat, me and my buddies, has been pretty dry for a long time. And we used to shoot theories and what's your favorite movie and what about this and that. Like, hours and hours. Man, ever since we all seen Deadpool, my phone just all the time, like, what's your top 10? What's this? What do you think about this is going to happen? Here
He's
goes
the
dog.
goodest boy.
Yeah, forget me and my story.
Who's the prettiest husky? Oh, he's a good puppy. Are you pouting?
No, I'm not proud. I'm watching Deadpool clips on my phone.
Okay, that's enough. There we go.
It's been stupid hot.
No.
It's been stupid hot now. To where we're working out with the garage door shut.
And it's still hot.
And it's still hot. So
Yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on. So, yeah. Anyways, I don't really got anything else to say. Like, tomorrow's another day. Today was day one back running after like a couple of months of not running. It sucked. My body was very heavy.
yeah, tomorrow's a new day. We'll totally forget again
Yeah.
to make the video.
But we got one.
Maybe we should just do. Maybe we should just we'll do a couple videos. This is how we'll do it.
Maybe.
Instead of the individuals, because we do better together.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Good night, guys.
Alright, YouTube, this is the fourth attempt at making this video. Every time I start, somebody hops on a forklift and starts riding around, and it's too loud. What's going on? I haven't made many videos this week. It's Thursday. I suck. Been very busy. Brittany's been very busy getting everybody hooked up with scholarships and partial scholarships and getting everybody set up. Fitness-wise, been doing my workouts, of course. Need to buckle it down on dinners. My weight, it's hard right now. We've been a little lax on dinners. I'm getting enough macros. I'm eating enough, but this heat, my weight just doesn't want to go up. I eat the same breakfast, lunch, snack, other meal, other snack. Dinner's been a little off though, but I'm getting more than enough calories and I'm still not gaining. So there's that. This heat, my body just doesn't want to hold on to weight. What else is going on? Got some personal things I'm struggling with. Like the economy and everything, it's really hard. It's really hard right now. And I'm really torn because Brittany is working more and I don't want her to. I don't want her to. So I'm torn on what to do about that. Like I'm literally working as much as I physically can. I don't know if I just pick up another little part-time job or something like that, that's not enough to make a difference. Little part-time jobs don't pay anything. I may have to, if I can, just increase some of my stretching sessions or something, but it's putting too much on her. And I don't know, like I'm constantly got this feeling like I need to be doing more. And I don't know if that's just like a feeling that everybody has, but like I just constantly feel like I'm not doing enough. And I'm doing a lot. I know I'm doing a lot. But like I don't want to just scrape by. I don't want to just I don't want her working. Oh, if she wants to work, like that's fine. Like I like her coaching and stuff, but I don't like that she's working more than she has to or should want to. So I've been dealing with that. It's a shitty feeling, like as a husband, like you feel like you're like a failure. Really, because like I want to provide, and so that she doesn't have to work hard like that. So that's where I'm at.
So this seems to be my like recording spot lately, because this is where I spend most of my time now, at my freaking desk. I've got to walk. I've got to get some more steps in because I only have 6,500 and it's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Woke up super early. I walked this morning. I'm a little sore from my run yesterday. I've eaten all my macros like I'm supposed to today, so there's that. But my head was just like pounding. I had like the worst headache. So I laid down. I clocked out of work, took a 2-hour nap, clocked back in, and been working. And I'm just like, I think I'm still like adjusting to having another job where I'm not running everything. I have to learn to like care less because I don't make the policies, and like I'm just there to do a job, and I need to remember that. But it's been mentally draining me, and I think it's literally just because like I've worked for myself for so long. So it's been an adjustment, and I've kind of already talked about it, but it's a lot, like running a business and working for somebody else full time. It's a lot. It's draining, and I've got to find that balance. I really do. Like, I'm struggling to find the balance and set boundaries, like in my personal life and my professional life. I don't know. Like, I just got to figure it out. I got to figure out a system for me. I'm all about systems and getting shit done. So it'll be okay. I'll figure it out. Tomorrow is supposed to be like a glute day with the girls, so I'm excited about that. That's pretty much all I got, you know? Like, another day, another list of shit to do. Nothing super insightful, exciting. It's just more of the boring shit, like me sitting here not wanting to go walk because I'm freaking mentally drained, which makes me physically exhausted, but also knowing that I physically need to get my motherfucking ass up and go walk because I'll feel better and my back won't be achy. Not that it's achy at the moment, but it usually doesn't get achy because I walk. If I have days where I choose not to walk, then I immediately am like, oh, I should have walked because my back is achy. So that's kind of where I'm at. But trying to do better the rest of the week because obviously James and I suck. And we didn't record our first video until yesterday. So here it is. More of the same. That's all I got. Exciting stuff, right?
All right, Friday. Happy Friday. What's going on? I'm sitting in front of a yellow ass wall. It kind of looks green on this, but anyway. Brittany and I and Kathy had a good workout this morning. It's cool. I like having people to bullshit with and just talk about life and laugh and work out and take things a little less serious. Not saying that we're not working out hard, but just not being like so tunnel vision, because I got a habit of like, I have like 2 speeds. It's either all in or not at all a lot of times with things. And so like when it comes to working out, it's like I have to kill it, and it has to be the best workout ever, and like I have to be so intense. It's nice not to do that for all the time now. Like, I can still have a solid workout and I can still have fun. And I forgot what that was like, you know, when you work out by yourself all the time, like you lose that. But Brittany and I always have fun, but like having a group, like really cool. We didn't have baseball last night. We were supposed to start fall ball. It was so hot that they called it off. So no practice last night. Thank God I didn't want to go. I was in the heat all day yesterday and it sucked. This whole week has sucked as far as being in the heat. You know, like last video. Oh, here's another. Last video talked about Trent. I took her driving, and she did pretty good. So earlier this week, I was like, all right, I gotta go to the store. She's like, can I drive? And I was like, because she sucks at parking. Sucks at parking. And I looked at the time. I was like, all right, most people are still at work, so okay, we can do it. And that girl, no sense at all about surroundings. Doesn't know anything about driving, which I understand you got your permit, but fuck, you had to take a fucking test to like get that, didn't you? Didn't that just happen? Like, didn't you have to read something to answer questions? Like, you should know a little something. Backing out of the driveway, she just kept backing up and almost went in the neighbor's yard. Terrifying. We made it to Walmart without a problem too much. Parked right on the line. That was awesome. And then on the way back, when we come pulling in the driveway, and I'm giving her directions on how to park. Like, I'm not just like, yeah, pull in here. I'm like, okay, turn, stop, you know, the whole shebang. She almost sideswipes my truck so bad. I freaked out. I think I pissed myself a little bit. I think I sucked my underwear up into my butthole. Whew, it was way too close. I can't do that anymore. And if you're talking with Brittany, like, she's just not ready. She's not ready. And so we're not going to let her drive anymore until she goes through some kind of driver's ed thing. So anyway, that's my day. I'm back again. It's Friday, so 2 in 1 day. Man, who overachiever right here. You know what I mean? You know, I don't like sharing my fitness stuff on Instagram anymore. Like, it's all the same. I've started my Instagram about 6 years ago, and it literally was just to document my journey. And so I've always posted pictures of my food and either clips or pictures of my workout when I work out. And like, I don't want to do that anymore. Like, I don't know. Like, my own fitness journey, like, I know, like, nobody cares. I mean, I know this is Journey Back to the Stage, and this is a little bit different. This is like a goal deal. But it's literally the same stuff all the time on Instagram, and I know nobody cares. I would post it almost as like an accountability thing, but like, my workouts are always the same. A little picture of me doing an exercise or video. I've got thousands of them, and honestly, me working out and or how I look is the least interesting thing about me, and the least, or the one thing, like, I could care less what people remember or think in their head of me when my name comes up. So I'm gonna continue posting about like our business stuff and clients, because that does interest me. That is stuff I want to share. But you know, like, there's so much other stuff in my life that I value way more than you know, what breakfast I'm having again for the 6th year in a row. Like, it's just repetitive. It's stupid. Nobody cares. And like, honestly, like, I don't care. Nobody else cares what I eat, and I don't care what I eat. I just eat the same thing. So other than that, wish I could man, I'm going through just a funk. Not even a funk. Like, I'm just burned out when it comes to social media and fitness, because it's all so much bullshit, and then everybody is just regurgitating the same bullshit, whatever's hot right now. So whether that's supplements or this or that, it's just repetitive. And because my Instagram was started as like a fitness thing, and I started following a bunch of fitness things, that's all I see, and I'm trying to like unfollow. I know there's only about, at best, maybe like 80 people that look at my story on the hottest, best day ever. My post only get, if I'm lucky, like 30 likes. So, and if it says I have like 1,600 followers, or I'm following that many, why? I mean, there's so many people like I've continuously on not just Instagram but TikTok too follow, and they have a small page. They don't have a ton of followers, and I'm always liking, commenting, encouraging them. It's just not reciprocated, and I'm not going to do it anymore. Like, if somebody doesn't value my friendship, then you don't get it. Like, yeah, that's what's going to be happening. I'm about to do a purge, and a lot of people are going to go, and not. It is what it is. Like, I just don't. You know, the people that support us and our business are 10 toes down for us all the time, and they support us across the board in anything we do. And we got some great friends. I don't have room in my life for half-ass friends and people who only DM me when they need something. For instance, I got a message yesterday, and now this is somebody who is supposedly a friend, yet I never hear from them for months, many months. Never have. But we were friends like way back, like junior high school. Every now and then I'll hear something when they got a question. And what happened yesterday, I get the whole message is a list of supplements, what they're doing for their workouts, hormones that they're taking, and the supplement brands. And then ask me, is this good? Is there something they should change? Like, motherfucker, this is my job. Like, I know this is a job now, but coaching is my job. That's how we pay the bills. That's how we feed our kids. Like, bitch, I'm not going to give you that shit for free. Now, yes, we help people, and we help friends, but I definitely ain't going to be helping some random ass fair weather motherfucker that only wants free, that never supports anything that we do, never reshared anything, never used our code to buy supplements, nothing. So he can eat a big fat ding-a-ling, and that's it about that. So that's the attitude I got about that kind of shit. Like, you don't want to support us, you don't have to hire me as your coach. Like, you can support your friends in so many ways. If there's something that you normally buy and they are sponsored by a company and they get credit when people use their code, why would you not use your friend's code to support them and their small business? Very easy. Another thing that's free, how about when they make a post about their business to promote it, or special events that they're doing, all you gotta do is hit add to story. You don't even have to type anything. Add to story, post. It's free, and you're helping a friend. That's what a real friend does. And clearly, he isn't one. Well, look who it is. It's me. Anyway, it's Sunday, and it's about 7:50. I'm just hanging out in the gym. Brittany's out walking with Kathy, you know. So I'm just chilling in the gym, a little separation anxiety, a little, yeah, I know I'm 100,000% codependent on her, on everything I do. So, anyway, I thought it'd be productive and make a video. I'm also about to do some programming get everybody set up. It's supposed to start tomorrow. My scholarship winner, I'm really excited to get him going. And yeah, it's not too hot right now. It feels pretty good. Last night I was in the doghouse with Brittany. We were supposed to have a lazy day, but we ended up doing like all this shopping, like groceries and everything, all that stuff all day, blah, 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 blah. Get to the end of the night and we're sitting there and she turns the TV on and she does like the preview of this Zac Efron new movie with Nicole Kidman. And she's like, "Do you want to watch this?" And I said, "You can watch it. I don't think I'm going to." Just to mess with her. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. The boy, she didn't take that good. She turned the TV off. Told her I was just kidding. I turned the movie back on. She turned it back off. She's like, "No, you don't want to spend any time with me." And which is the furthest thing from the truth, because I did want to spend time with her. This continued on through the rest of the night. Then she decided to finally play the movie on her tablet while we were in bed, but was wouldn't let me see it. And then just kept looking at me and to see if I was asleep, and I wasn't. I wasn't even on my phone. I was just like, and then about halfway through the movie, she turned over and then shared the screen. So anyway, the night ended well. It didn't go well like I planned, but anyway, that was my bad. Zac Efron just looks funny now. His jaw and his face, it doesn't look like him anymore. I know he says that he didn't have work done, that he had broken his jaw many years ago and something happened and finally but I've seen videos where plastic surgeons are yeah, he had work done. That's exactly what that is. Anyway, he looks weird. But anyway, other than that, life is good. Just a pretty chill weekend. I got to do some stretching sessions today. Client check-ins. We meal prepped yesterday, and the chicken made it to the fridge. Last weekend it did not. There was a mix-up on who was going to put the chicken up, and it didn't get put up. So all that 10 pounds of chicken, or more than 10 pounds, got thrown away and had to be remade. And that's not the first time that's happened. And I don't think it was my fault, but I'll take the blame. Whatever. What else is new? I don't know. There's some changes coming to Phoenix. There's some changes, nothing ever stays the same, so some changes, I guess, are, whether we want to make it or not, they just got to happen. Nothing big. Yeah, I hope Brittany comes back soon. I don't really have much to talk about. I want to see Deadpool again. That'd be cool. I did, so today, I don't even know what I was going to say. Oh, I was looking at old pictures from my last competition, so I got a little motivated. Got into it for a minute in my head. I was like, okay, we doing this again. It's still so far away though. So, that's a positive. I'm not just fuck this. Because if I want to compete, I'm going to choose to compete. I'm not going to complain. If you choose to do something, it's voluntary. So, if you don't want to participate anymore in it, you can just quit. That's just how this goes, nobody's making you do anything. You choose to do this, and you can choose not to do this. And that's with anything. Nobody can control you, so I try to stay positive with everything I do. I always look at it as what am I getting out of this, right? Like, when things are hard, like, what am I learning? And what am I developing? You know, in the prep situation, I get in this mode where I'm going to do more and I'm going to do without more and suffer more than other people will. Because I'm not talented. I don't have talent. I'm not the biggest guy. I'm not the strongest guy. I'm not a genetic freak. I don't have years of doing this under my belt. But because of, let's just say, a sketchy past, I am uniquely qualified to suffer and to get through hard things. And so I look at it as you know, and also, like, as you're doing these hard things, like, you know, you're getting stronger mentally. You're getting stronger. You're learning to adapt, you know. You're seeing what you're capable of. And it's not like, oh, poor me. I got to do all these things. It's like, oh, poor everybody else who's going to not be able to do this. They're going to try, but they're going to quit. That's where I get to. It's like, you know what? This is where everyone else is going to quit. This is that one thing everybody's going to get to, and they're going to be like, I draw the line. I can't do it. It's too hard. I won't give it up. And that's where I excel. That's my edge. Is where normal people quit, I won't. And that is the only talent I have in this whole thing, is to go the distance, to not quit, you know. I learned that about myself. I knew to a degree, but until I did a competition, I didn't realize like how strong of a asset that is, to be so focused and to give it everything. And because I know eventually somebody is going to be like, I won't give up this to get here. Eventually they're going to choose going out with friends. Eventually they're going to want to drink. Eventually they're going to want some cake. Eventually they're going to binge. Eventually something. Eventually they're going to skip the workout, go out with their girl and say fuck it, and you know, and that's where I gained my advantage, because I didn't do that, right? It's a whole shift in perspective. Like, do you want to do the minimum and see what you can minimally do? You know, and competing is not for everybody. I've seen a lot of people do a show that competing is not for them. They may even do a few shows because mentally they're not there. They'll do the show, but mentally it messes them up. Like, they can't separate it. They don't see they don't shift their mentality with it. They don't gain from it. It's just they're miserable. They project their negative feelings onto everyone else and point the blame. And that's just their coping mechanism. That's just, you know, it's ain't for them. Like, the people who do really well in this and do this for a long time truly understand and grasp that I'm choosing to do this. I'm doing this because it's hard and I want to do hard things. And because it's a choice, I don't have the right to complain. Like, this is not this is all in my control. And then they embrace, after the shows, they embrace the off season. They understand, like, I can't stay lean all the time. I have to put on size. I have to get a little fluffy to improve. And it can mess with you, you know, and it messes with me to a degree, but like, at the same time, like, I have to remind myself it's on purpose. It's part of the process. Like, you want to stay lean and gain muscle at the same time, but you can't. Not to a degree where you can make changes quickly or even remotely in a good time frame. And you're not going to stay shredded. You will not stay shredded. The way that the way you look when you get on that stage, you can't stay there. And if you try to stay there and you want to keep competing, if you try to stay there and do another show, you're going to look worse because you're in a deficit. Eventually, your body's going to eat that muscle. So if you never bump up your calories, you're going to eat. You just stay there. The longer you stay there, the less muscle you have, the less muscle you have, the less muscle you have, and you're going backwards. So at that point, are you just like doing shows, or you just want the attention of doing shows? Because to be a competitor, you have to do, you compete, you look to see where you need to improve, and then you go do those improvements to come back and compete again. So that's my rant about that whole process. It's tough. It's not for the faint of heart. If you have eating disorders and things like that, and are mental problems, like struggling with depression, anxiety, all that already, this is not for you. This is not for you. If you have like a history with eating disorders, competing is not for you. Body image issues, not for you. It's not saying that's anything bad about you, but you will be setting yourself up for failure because mentally it's going to trigger all those other things that you've dealt with, and it's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly. And yeah, so if you think about doing a show and you have a history of those and they're unresolved issues, I would not do a show. And if you do decide to do a show, get a coach that is, and make them aware of like your history and all that stuff. And y'all can try to do a show, and then, you may get to a point where like, hey, this is too much. So anyway, I see Brittany walking down the street. That means I'm back on husband duty. I'm happy.